Good morning, guys. Today, a quick video on LinkedIn optimization. So if you don't know me, my name's Lee Woodrow. I'm from Bigger Fish, Web Branding and Design. I've been writing professional CVs now for over 10 years and optimizing LinkedIn profiles for just about the same amount of time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump into a screen share now. And I'm going to, here we go, show you my profile. I'm going to talk you through my profile, how I've got this set up. Right, so guys, first things first, you need to get a nice picture of you on there, and I always suggest, smile. There's so many people on LinkedIn who put profile pictures up there, and they just look like they're miserable. Like, do you want to do business with people or not? Put a smile on your face, be inviting, welcome people in with body language. Now, the next thing at the top of the profile, so we're going to work from the top to the bottom here, is your LinkedIn banner. So many people don't bother using this area. As default, this area is blue with some lines running through it. So it's just, it's a free billboard for you. Why don't you use it? So I suggest that you make something on some graphic software and build yourself a banner. So I've got one, and I clearly state, what I do using the latest technologies: optimize websites, landing pages, LinkedIn profiles, and CVs to generate leads and land opportunities. So it's a sales pitch. I've then got a little, this is not a button, but I've got my website on there so people can see where my website is. And just to add a little bit of value to this, I write, over 50 recommendations on LinkedIn. I've then got my logo in there, so it's very important to brand this. I'm using the colors of the font I'm using here. They're my brand colors. The colors I've used on these buttons, though, what I've done is I've matched the colors on LinkedIn. So the colors of LinkedIn links and their buttons. So here, I want a clear call to action on my LinkedIn profile, and I want people to connect with me. I want people to follow me, because potentially with me, because I run my own business and it's to do with branding, everybody on LinkedIn is a potential customer. So you need to think to yourself, what is your call to action? What do you want people to do? Do you want people to follow you? Do you want people to connect you? Do you want people to message you? Tell people what you want. And then I've got a little arrow, down to connect with there. The logo is the same throughout my entire brand on any of my pages: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Then we go into your title. So a lot of people on their names, they add extra stuff on their names. So what I would suggest is you don't do this, because it's a nightmare. If you meet someone at a convention or wherever it is, and they remember your name, maybe they lose your business card, they're going to search for you online. And the first place they're going to search for you is on LinkedIn. Maybe they want to connect with you, do some business. So it's very important that you leave your name as it is. If not, you won't appear up there when people are looking for you. Your name's a big keyword. Next, you got a title. Now, on the title, you can use, as a character count on this, off the top of my head, I can't remember what it is. You can go onto a third line here. And what I say that you should do in here is state who you are professionally. With me, it's personal business branding coach. And then after this, add some keywords, or add what it is you actually deliver and for what industry. So you clearly stand out. Now, when you comment, like, or do anything on LinkedIn, this is going to appear next to your name. So again, if you're running your own business like I am, I fill this full of keywords: world-class CV writer, LinkedIn optimizer, etc. Because people are going to see this when I'm active on LinkedIn. For me, I'm British. I'm a patriot, so I've got the Union Jack there. Not everybody does that, but it just, again, makes my profile stand out from the crowd. And again, my little gimmick is the sunglasses on the logo. So I've got the sunglasses, all the hats behind me. And I put the little sunglasses on there just to stand out from the crowd, be a little bit different. And emojis, Unicode, things like this, you can copy these from other websites. If you just Google Unicode or Google emojis, you can usually copy and paste these into LinkedIn. That's exactly what I did there. They get far more, they get more attention if you use them. Now, on the right-hand side here, this is the company that I'm currently working for. And what I've actually done is, with my logo, I've made a GIF. So this is a small animation using a GIF. It basically just, gives a bit more dynamic content to my profile. Then there's my education section, the college that I attended. You've got your contact info detail down here. You can either switch this on or off, and then connections, see how many connections you've got. Once you go over 500, it'll say 500 plus. If not, it won't. Now, the profile summary section of your LinkedIn profile here, very, very important. So you clearly want to say, what it is you do. I then talk about my experience and I break this down. There's two ways you can do. You could add a lot of strengths followed by business benefits. You could add a little line about throughout your career, you've worked with various companies, including, and then name drop some big companies. You could then talk about during my career, my achievements include, and then talk about some achievements, some career highlights, some value add that you've given to clients or employers there. Now, what a lot of people don't do on LinkedIn is they don't list the specialities. It's very important to list your specialities on LinkedIn, key skills, specialities, in a bulleted list, because this section on LinkedIn is searchable. Okay, so people who are searching for certain words, they're not just going to pick up on the skills section, which is further down. They're going to be scanning this summary for certain keywords. So it's very important. I would list, you could list up to 18 skills here. Think about what people are going to be searching for when they're looking for someone like you. Now, this is something which I'm testing at the moment, hashtags on LinkedIn. Hashtags on LinkedIn seem to be, you can do this within posts. Now, I've hashtagged a few phrases: CV writing, personal branding, resume writing, etc. Now, you could try do this, and I'm going to be doing an experiment on this just to see if this brings me any more hits, any more connections coming in. Now, a lot of people don't use this area. You can put media at the bottom of this section. So with regards to the media, you can upload videos, YouTube videos, content, basically whatever you want. So this was how to write a world-class CV. So this is a webinar you can watch, and it actually links to YouTube.
You know what? And then I'm just going to crack on.
There's me talking about
some examples of chronological CVs. Now, this is
probably less than 1% of people on LinkedIn use this. They don't bother. It's crazy. You can use this LinkedIn profile like a landing page, like a website. So even before you've got a website, you can get this optimized. So very, very important to put media on here. So I don't just put videos. There's a bunch of videos on there of me talking about what I do, but I put adverts on there. And then I also advertise if I'm going to be doing any coaching sessions online. And there's also some documents on there which you can read. So that was the profile section. Coming down, we've got this new section, articles and activity. So if you've got no articles, this is not going to appear. So I try and write, maybe 1 or 2 articles every month about what I do to become an authority in CV writing, resume writing, web design, graphic design. And this is really important. So this, this appears on your profile, and then people can like, share this. And then also there's an activity here. So whatever you like, comment or share is going to appear here. So this is where you need to be a little bit careful when you're commenting on people's threads. If you start using slanderous accusations, bad language, it's all going to appear on your profile. So any recruiter who's going to come to you think, oh, I want to hire this guy or this girl. Next, guess what? They see some slanderous remarks here or something, which is not very good. It's going to put someone off. So make sure that you're positive on LinkedIn, that you're portraying the image that you want out there. Next, your experience. So now, if you're a contractor, so important. So there's loads of, I deal with a lot of contractors. They come to me struggling writing my CV, and I don't know how to get it laid out. So I get it fixed up. And then we go onto LinkedIn, and guess what? They haven't even. Most contractors have got a limited company or they're a sole trader in the UK. Outside of the UK, it's something different. But guess what? If you're running your own business, you need to brand yourself. You need to brand that business. And first things first, get a logo, nice professional logo, and you can pop the logo in. So I'm going to do an example here. I used to run a company called Oil Guru. So I made the Oil Guru logo, and I made a company page on LinkedIn. So if you click this, it goes to the company page. There was the company page here. Right, there's the logo, there's a banner and everything, it's all in there, and it's linked to my profile. So you need to make a company profile for you, for your business, upload a logo, and then that logo will appear in here. So on the Bigger Fish company page, I've got this web design, CV writing, LinkedIn optimization, and then the logo flashes in there. And then I've got, you know, a nice big banner up here, follow me, Bigger Fish. Right. Now, a lot of company pages don't do very well. People's personal profiles tend to do better because you're actually dealing with a person, someone's personality. And that's what people like to connect with. So very, very important that you pop that in there. Now, something which LinkedIn has done this year, which is great, is if you say that you work for the same company and you upload a position using the plus button here, you can actually break this down into several positions. So what I've done is I've actually highlighted services which I offer. So I'm a personal business branding coach, and then I have a little talk about what I do. There's a little bit about my portfolio and websites which I've developed, and then there's a list of services on there. Again, also there's media which you can add on here. So I do snapshots of graphic design projects which I've developed. So CV templates, websites which I've helped launch or which I've designed and launched, brochures which I've made, things like this, more websites. So yeah, you know, you can use it as a portfolio, and it's free to use. You know, it's crazy. If you're not doing this, you need to do it. Coming down, you start listing your positions in reverse chronological order, like a CV would, and it's very important to, you know, put the media in here. So for every position I've got now, going back, when I was with Oil Guru, rather than putting up media, I actually put some pictures up there. So there's a picture of me doing a training course at Lowestoft College, another one there of me running a course. Then there's the Oil Guru website, which I developed. This was me in Israel. And various images which you can put on there to spice up your profile. You know, crazy. You should be doing this, guys. Going further back, when I was a project manager for Blade, there's a script about who Blade is, what they do, and then my roles and responsibilities, key projects which I was involved with. And guess what? You know, I've got the proof is in the pudding of the pictures. So there was me delivering training to Shell, etc., project managing a rig on behalf of Shell, training university students. This was offshore India. So, you know, use LinkedIn's capabilities, get some pictures on there. And loads of my connections work in the oil and gas industry. So, you know, put the pictures on there. What else have we got? Right, education section, very important. A lot of people don't do this. You need to list your education, get it in there. Some establishments have got logos, some haven't. It just so happens mine haven't. But all the big universities and big colleges out there have. Any voluntary experience, get it filled out, bang it in there. If you raised any money for anyone, put it in here. Makes your profile look better. Right, skills and endorsements. Very, very important to get these laid out correctly. So what you can actually do, you can edit the skills and endorsements, and you can shift these around. You get to pick 3 which go at the top. So with me, they're the most relevant. CV writing, LinkedIn optimization, personal branding. I would love it if there was 4 or 5 here, but there isn't. You know, I'd get the web design in there as well. So think about what you want to do in the order that you want these in. You can rearrange these. Very, very important. And coming down, again, so many of my clients come to me, oh, I'm struggling getting a job. You know, I've been working for the same company for the last 20 years. Now I'm leaving. I need the CV done. I need the LinkedIn profile done. And I say to you, have you got any recommendations on LinkedIn yet? No? Well, guess what, guys? You need to do it. Every time you do a good job for someone, whether it's working on a big program, working on a project, you know, strike while the iron's hot. Reach out to your line manager, connect with them on LinkedIn and say, hey, you know, could you give me a quick recommendations and skills I use and value I delivered for the project? And just a little snippet of what you think about me on LinkedIn. It works. If you're going to go on holiday, what do? Check the reviews. If you're going to hire someone, what do? Check the reviews. So use LinkedIn, get the recommendations. Really, really important. Make sure you're filling out your courses, your certifications, any honours and awards, projects, get the projects in here, any publications, languages, organisations that you're a member of. And then the interests. Very, very important to have a comprehensive LinkedIn profile these days. Right, I'm going to stop that. Back to me. So, you know, I'm Lee Woodrow, work for Bigger Fish, my own company. I'm involved with business and personal branding. I see so many mistakes on LinkedIn. People aren't using it to the fullest capabilities. So if you've got any questions on LinkedIn, how to optimize it, how to make it work for you, how to get hiring managers coming to you, just connect with me. You know, come to my profile, connect, follow me. Put a little message down below that you need help, you've got some questions on this. I'd love to set up a quick video call and talk you through it. Okay, guys, Lee Woodrow from Bigger Fish, checking out. Have a great day. Thank you very much.